welcome to my channel. My name is Ayana, also known as I'm Yaniii, and today, as you can tell by the title, I'll be doing 25 facts about me. And I thought this would be a great idea since this is my first video, just so you guys can get to know me a little better. So let's get into the video. The first fact is my name is Ayana. If you know me personally, then you know my name is Ayana, and Yaniii is just a nickname that I've gotten over the years from friends and family, so I'm Yaniii. That's where my YouTube name came from. The second fact is my birthday is January 11th, making me a Capricorn. Yes, the best sign of all time. We're goats. Greatest of all time. It says it in the name. The third fact is I'm 5'3". A lot of people, when they see me in person,
You're like, you're so short.
Clearly I am. I'm 5'3". I've always wanted to be short, so it is what it is. And I'm like the shortest in my family. Like, everyone's taller than me. Everyone's like, the women in my family are at least 5'6", 5'7" and up. I just got the short end of the stick. So, the fourth fact is I am from the DMV. I've lived in the DMV my whole life. School, houses, everything. I'm just from the DMV. But I do want to move eventually, like after college, and once I find, like, once I get my degree, I would like to move on to like a more suburban area. So like maybe like North Carolina, something, I don't know. Fifth fact is I am obsessed with candy. Like, if you know, you know. I can eat candy from sunup to sundown and not get sick. Like, sour candy is my favorite, and it's been like that since I was younger. Like, I've just always had, like, every time I eat, like, I need something sweet. Like, I can't go one day without eating candy. It's really bad because, there's things like diabetes, but I don't know, I just can't stop. I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. Like, I've tried to go like a week without sugar, like candies and things like that, but I couldn't even go the whole day. Like, I was fiending really bad. So the next fact is I've attended 10 schools my whole life. So from the time I was born, from elementary school to high school, I'm now in college, but I've been to 10 different schools, and that's excluding college. So I wasn't like a bad kid or anything, having to like get expelled from schools and moving. It's just, I just moved a lot, so that just caused me to move schools as well. Next is I am going into my sophomore year of college. I just finished my freshman year a few weeks ago. I really enjoyed it, but because of Corona, I didn't really get to enjoy like the spring semester aspect of it, because I heard like spring was like really lit. But it's okay. Like, I have like I have 3 more years. I'm not really complaining about that. I mean, yeah. I love college, by the way. It's like, it's not bad. It's not as bad as people like made it seem. I don't know. I guess college isn't for everyone, so everyone does have different experiences. But for me personally, like, it was cool. Like, I enjoyed my first year. The next fact is I have 5 sisters, 2 brothers. I got 7 of them now. I'm the youngest out of all of them. I'm the baby. My family is Jamaican. Like, my generation, like me and my first cousins were all like the first generation to actually like be born in the US. My grandma grew up there. My aunts and uncles grew up there. Everybody grew up there. It's just us. We still have family there, but mostly everyone is in the States. I have roughly 100 cousins, and most of them are on my mom's side. The next one is kind of embarrassing, but it comes with the package. Like, if you want me, like if you want Ayana, if you want to know the real deal, no kizzy cap, this is it. I cannot ride a bike. A lot of people clown me for it, but I was just never taught. When I was younger, I was always scared to like get hurt. And I remember my uncle trying to teach me one year, and I actually fell, and I have 2 scars on my knees from it, and just from then I was just like, never again. This summer I may or may not take a leap of faith and go try to learn how to ride a bike, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. The next fact is my favorite holiday is Christmas. And as cliche as that may sound, I just love Christmas. I just love the whole aura, the vibe of Christmas, like being around family and friends. But my cousins, when they come to my grandmother's house, like when we all meet at my grandma's house for Christmas and they like spend the night, those couple of days, it's just so, I don't know, it's just so fun, like seeing all my cousins. And like my grandma would cook Christmas breakfast, Christmas dinner, you know, it's Jamaican, so play like board games, card games, and just enjoy each other's company, honestly, because since my family is spread out, you know, just being able to see them that one time a year is just like refreshing, just to see their face, catch up on like, you know, old stuff. The next is my favorite season. I love spring so much. It's just so pretty outside with all the flowers bloomed and just the colors and the fresh grass. Like everything looks so like HD, like, you know, it feels good too. Nice breeze. I don't really like summer like that because I don't like being too hot and like sweating. I like to be comfortable. So spring is like my top, and then second would have to be fall, because fall is like kind of in between weather as well. But yeah, spring is my top. The next would be, I am very goofy. I don't know if it's coming through in this video, but I'm very goofy, but I'm also shy. So my goofiness comes out when I'm with my friends. Like I'm the cluck of the group and they can vouch for me. Like I really am. I'm kind of cuckoo. It's a blessing and a curse. It just takes a while for me to get that comfortable with you so that you can't see it. Like, what if people first meet me, I'm very like quiet, reserved to myself, but eventually over time my goofy side does tend to come out, and that's just how it is. I've always been like that. I've always been like the shy one. I'm goofy, so hopefully y'all will get to see that. I'm trying my best to get out, like step out of my comfort zone. The next is, I have 6 piercings. I'm so happy. I love my piercings. Like I really want more, but I have my first hole, my second hole, my cartilage, my tragus, and then I have my first second hole in this ear as well. I do want more. I think I want my industrial pierce. I want the industrial piercing, my nose pierce. I don't know, for a long time I really didn't want the nose piercing because I was like, everybody has it, but I just feel like I'll look so cute with it, and I see people with it, I'm like, I need that. I need it. The next fact is, I am extremely terrified of dogs, cats, anything that has 4 legs, hamsters, mice, birds. Well, birds don't have 4 legs, but I'm just really scared of animals, like very scared. I've always wanted an like albino tiger. Like I've always wanted like a baby one, but then when it gets too big, I'm like, okay, I'll send you where you need to go. I don't know, I'm very scared. I don't like the feeling of them. I don't like the barking. I don't like when they're licking things. I just don't like any of that. I think I just have a fear of it peeing on me or biting me or pooping on me. Like I don't want any of that. I really don't. The next fact is my favorite colors. I am that girl that loves pink, but my other favorite color is yellow, so pink and yellow. But I don't think I'll ever get out of pink. If you guys see my door, I'll see if I can put a picture here, but my door was pinked out, pink, white, and gold. I just find it so pretty. It's such a girly color, and like every time I go into a store, pink is what I go for. Like I go to the pink, like, you know, some sort of like color coded, like sometimes Forever 21 is like that, but pink, I go to the pink section, and it was just such a like happy and vibrant color. How could you not like yellow? The next fact is, I can say the alphabet backwards. When I was younger, I taught myself how to do it. I don't know for what reason. One day I was just bored and I was just like, hey, let me try to learn it. When you're doing like icebreakers in school, I'm like, oh, I can say my ABCs backwards, and I did it. I did it. I was so impressed. Like I was like, who did that? Who did that? Oh, that's what I thought. That's what I saw. The next fact is, I've traveled to 3 countries outside of the US, meaning Jamaica, Mexico, and Canada. This goes into like with my next fact. I love to travel. Like that is one of my goals in life, is to at least travel to every continent. I just feel like experiencing different cultures is just such a beautiful thing, because the world is so large. And I mean, who wants to just like experience and just see one culture your whole life? You know, you don't want to branch out and see like, how are these people living, what languages do they speak, what food do they eat. So the next fact is, I am extremely claustrophobic. I hate being in tight spaces. I just hate it, absolutely hate it, no bones about it. I remember going to a haunted house once, and you know, claustrophobia is like a big thing during Halloween because it's a fear people have. But we had to go through like this tight, like inflated maze kind of thing, and I went in, I like put my put my head in. My head was feeling too confined. My anxiety started acting up, and I had to ask one of the workers. He was dressed up in his little bloody pig mask. I had to tap him. I was like, I can't do this, like, let me out. He wasn't trying to, and I was like, no. And I got my mom, and I was like, Mom, tell him I don't want to be in here. And then he let me out. It's not for me. It's not. Okay, the next fact is, I get really scared when I hear airplanes. I just hate hearing airplanes fly over. I just have a fear of them crashing into my house. Next fact is, I love sneezing. This is very weird. I told you guys, I'm like very goofy, so it's just always been satisfying.
Girl, what?
The next one is, I have flat feet. So what flat feet is, basically I don't have an arch in my foot. Like, my bone, instead of it being curved like this, it is straight flat. So this makes it hard for me to like wear certain shoes. It looks like my feet are leaning a little bit, but it's just because I don't have an arch in my foot. But yeah, I was born with it. There is ways to change it. There's surgery. I did want surgery in the past. I don't really want surgery anymore on it, because it's just like, I've come to terms with it. Like, it's something that I just feel like it's not worth it to change. The last fact is my favorite movie. And I have 3 actually. So The Fault in Our Stars, 5 Feet Apart, and A Star Is Born. And all of them, all 3 of them, are movies that make you bawl your eyes out. And that's what I love. I love movies that make me cry. I don't know. If it doesn't like evoke those kind of feelings and like make me feel like I'm in the movie, like, I won't really remember it. I saw all 3 of those movies with my mom actually. And she looked at me, she's like, girl, are you crazy? But that brings me to the end of the video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And don't forget to comment some video ideas that you would like to see from me in the future. I'll see you guys in the next one.